This is P and we're back. Go ahead and subscribe now. That way you'll be up to date whenever we upload new content. Today is just going to be a quick little unboxing of a straight talk phone. I'm going to unbox it and I'm going to unbox this certified renewed Samsung device. So I'm going to do a trade-in. That way I can take this device and flip it because it holds more value than this Moto G straight talk phone. All right, so let's break it down a little bit. First of all, shout out to all the Day One YouTube subscribers. We started in 2014. You already know that. Appreciate it and love it. So comment below. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click the notification bell. That way you'll have an alert on your smart device or your smart watch or your tablet whenever we upload new content. All right, so this is how it goes. It's 2025. The latest flagship device is going to be your Samsung Galaxy S25, which is this device right here. All right, so that's going to be the triple black onyx, I think is what it is. Titanium, black titanium, yeah. Jet black, because it's two different blacks that was released a few months ago, along with the Galaxy Watch 7. And have I unboxed this yet? No, I haven't. I have unboxed one exactly like this before, so check that out if you haven't already. And also before it was the Watch 6. And keep in mind, they have the Ultra versions as well. They have newer versions of the Smart Tag, Samsung does, and also different bands. So this is the Extreme Sport band. And also get a case for your device as well. All right, for your mobile device and possibly your smartwatch. Even though a lot of them are titanium and durable materials, doesn't mean that it can't get damaged and scratched up and you have to send it back or trade it in and go through all of that. All right, so try to protect your stuff. Unless you got it like that, you may be a multimillionaire, who knows. All right, so straight talk, Black Friday phone. This device was like $39.99. Every year they have a device at Black Friday. I'll get like 2 or 3 of them, and the regular price is normally like 99 bucks retail plus tax and shipping, right? You're gonna shop through Rakuten or Swag Bucks to get cash back, or if you go in store, get the receipt, add it to your Fetch Rewards. You want the bang for your buck. So anyway, so I ordered a few of these, and normally when I list them on eBay, they'll take off before Christmas, or sometime it may be a year. So you can list items on eBay. They charge 10% of the sale, and you can list up to like 200 or 250 or more without an additional fee. And you can choose the option for free shipping to attract buyers, or have the buyer pay, because right now with inflation and the competition, you want to make sure you get a decent profit. All right, so I had one left, right? Shout out to Trajan on the beat. And I saw through Slick Deals, and I see this every so often, that you can get new or renewed devices with a trade-in. So here's the steps. Look up slickdeals.net. Go ahead and sign in if you haven't before. All types of deals for all types of brands, websites, in-store pickup, all of that, right? And then do a search for Samsung, see what they have. And they also have, if you are a teacher, first responder, or in the military, then you can get an additional discount with your orders through Samsung. It used to not be as strict, but now when you try to check out, and if you really aren't or you don't have that information, it has to be provided before you can check out. All right, but here's the steps if you're trying to do this. So the S25 is out. They have renewed S24s, which, keep in mind, if you check out my videos, I've had all of the Samsung devices since the Note 7, the Galaxy 8, 9, 10, 11, which would be, well, actually it went to 10, 20, 21, 22 I don't think I had. I had the Ultra 23. This is going to be the regular 23. And I did not get the 24, but I got the 25. All right. So check out my videos. I have the boxes and all of that for all of those. All right. Because you never know if you ever need a spare phone, you may want to get an unlocked device that's the 21 or the 21 Plus. Actually, I'm recording with the S20 Plus. If you know about this device with the curved display, I'm not going to rant too much, not going to go on too much about it, but the S20 Plus is ahead of its time. It had 12 gigabytes of RAM. It had the memory card slot, which none of these devices do. It came with the adapter for your Type-C to USB connection that you can use to connect a microphone, USB microphone, and all of that. The only thing it didn't have, they stopped with the 3.5 headphone jack with the S10, which I do have an S10 somewhere nearby. Let's see if I can grab it real quick. Yeah, so I have an S10. This port doesn't work, but I think it had a memory card slot, and this is when they had the horizontal, right, camera setup. Super powerful. I love the color, but the headphone jack is fire. But this port doesn't work, so I can only use a wireless charger for it. But it has a lot of information, data on it that I still use. So anyway, but enough of that. Just giving y'all some tech history. Shout out to Flossie Carter and White Shoes. Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is unbox this first. So this is Samsung's certified renewed S23. Right, this is going to be your basic flagship device, and let's see some of the specs on it. S23, I know it's 128 gigabytes of internal storage with no expansion. Okay, and this is going to be the black variant, I'm sure, because that was the only one available. So I like how they have it in a box, but they let you know right here, certified renewed. So if you try to flip this, you're going to want to go on eBay and order some OEM Samsung boxes if you want to dress it up a little bit, right? So this is certified renewed, which means probably a return or canceled order maybe, versus it may mean the same thing as refurbished, but we're about to see. And this is 2 years ago. All right, so we have a little protection right here with this little card. And I've never unboxed the standard one. All right, so you still get everything. You get your SIM card ejection tool. You get this right here, and it should have a sync cable in here somewhere, I would think. Yeah. So you have your US Type-C to Type-C, both ends. All right, so you don't get an adapter or charging brick in the box. So hopefully you already have a super fast Samsung brick, or you can just use wireless charging, right? And we have some of those too. Let's see if I got one in the stash real quick that I can show. Trey Jean on the beat. Whoa. All right, so here's what your black wireless fast charger would look like by Samsung. All right, let's go. So what we're going to do is take a look at this, the cosmetics, so you'll know if you ever want to get one. It's going to be a 6.1 inch display, and cosmetically and the build quality, everything looks good. Because think about it, when this released, this was, I think, for the 128, if they had any promotions, I still think it was probably like $7.99, $8.99, probably $8.99, right? $8.99 plus tax. But of course, you're going to shop through swag bucks. You're going to use any of your Samsung rewards, get some cash back. Because the plus version, because it had to be room for the 256 and the 512 gigabyte storage, right? And sometimes they'll promote, like if you pre-order, you can bump up your storage to 256, so that's double, right, for the same price. But if this is $899, $999 for the plus, and $1299 for the ultra with the stylus and all of that. So 6.1 inch display, horizontal, black, and flat display, because I think they did away with the curved display. You could still get the curved display for the ultra, and that was the last year on the S23. Okay, so keep that in mind. But flat display, and here's your power, your volume rocker, your triple camera setup, and your flash, your LED flash. And these are waterproof and dust resistant. On the bottom is where you're going to use your SIM ejection tool and pop this out, right, to insert your SIM card for service, especially because this is an unlocked device, right? And even if it was a carrier like AT&T or something like that, they have their own SIM cards. So that's one thing about this Straight Talk phone. It is locked to probably Verizon 5G, and it's not unlocked. It's already locked carrier. But you can bring your own phone, like a device that's unlocked to Straight Talk, and switch it over and use a Straight Talk SIM card, a Verizon Straight Talk SIM card. All right, understand? All right, so what we're going to do is open this. This is the one we're going to be trading. And even though the display is larger, it's a 6.7 inch display. This was $39. The Moto G, right, for Black Friday, retail $99 to $129 plus tax. It's a low-end, mid-tier device. All right, so this is a smaller display, your S23, but it's a flagship device. It's going to have everything. It's going to have the RAM, the storage, the processor, waterproof. This may have a lot, but just the build quality, and it features 1 terabyte of expandable storage, Wi-Fi calling compatible. But they're giving $300 for this device right now towards this device, which places it at $269 plus tax. So you take this and you flip it for $550 minus your 10% that you'll have to pay eBay, right? And make you a little bit of profit. Hopefully $150. $100 is $100. Like, it can come in handy. It's a little bit of work. It's sending this back, waiting for it to be approved, which this is new, but you still want to wait, so that'll take about 2 weeks. You can go ahead and list this device or wait, right? Keep in mind, back to school is right around the corner. Or you may know somebody who want to buy it for that price. You never know somebody may drop their phone, damage their phone. School is back right around the corner. For a student to have a new phone for school, or university, so they can contact their parents and do whatever they have to do. Because sometimes people navigate and do everything on their cellular device. If they don't have a laptop, a computer, like, you can do everything. You can, from resumes to, of course, these YouTube videos, right? You can do your TikTok on there, make a little bit of change, your live stream. And of course, navigation, text, print documents, emails, and of course, making phone calls. So you never know. And Christmas, it's summertime, but December is the first month of winter. It's right around the corner, right? So people are going to be looking to stock up and buy soon. So what we're going to do is unbox this. So what I'm going to do is cut this tape up top. and see if we can get in here. Feel free to like, comment, and share. No, we don't want to share. We don't want to like. We don't want to do none of that. Oh, dang, I opened the box. Well, I'm going to be getting the device out of here anyway. So, did we cut that all the way through? Maybe not. Flip this open. All right, so Father's Day is this week, and shout out to any of the dads out there. Then we have Juneteenth, all right, which is the 19th, right around the corner. Hey, we got a Flag Day, which is tomorrow. That's crazy. All right, so here we go. Let's see how this opens. Take that off. And let's see what all comes in the box. So we do get this. And when you're sending your device back for the trade-in, they don't want any of these accessories. So you got an extra sync cable, yay, for your smartwatch. Or if you need it to flip with another device, or for a friend, or for your vehicle, or for your mom's. I can't find it. You know your mom can never find anything, right? All right, so Motorola. There's the startup information. Let me flip that over. But the only thing we need out of here is the actual device. If we can get it out of here. And Motorola is a great brand. I just know my devices. This feels like it has a good weight to it, though. Man. But let's see if we can slide it out of here. Slip and slide. Oh. Okay. This was $39 though. Even if it was $99. You have a fingerprint sensor right here on the side. No, that's your power button. I guess it has an under display fingerprint sensor. Front facing camera. 2 rear cameras. Yeah, let's see if it shows the megapixel. 50 megapixel camera. Yeah, 50, a 8, and a 16 megapixel front facing camera. Wow. LED flash, model number, and all of that good stuff. Type C. Oh, you got a freaking headphone jack? Dang, the Moto G power, y'all. What am I doing? I wonder how the audio was on this. This is crazy. All right, volume rocker, all of that, brand new. And the color is black. All right, so all of this is Android, by the way. They both have their own operating system. Skin. So you have the Samsung UI, which is upgradable for at least, I guess, 3 years, plus your Android updates, your security patches, and all of that. And Motorola has their own neat little skins, but this is not their top tier flagship. The Moto G is not their top tier. It's the Moto X, which is going to be their top. So this is mid-grade, but still, for a gift or someone that's not too tech savvy, but they want a large display. Look at that. That's amazing. All right. Yeah. But anyway, this is what I'm swapping out. Look how small the little Samsung is. I'm going to wipe all of this down, but yeah. But I know the value. I know the materials. And some people want the large 6.7. This is how it looks in my hands. And when you get to your ultras, that's a whole nother ball game, because those are 6.8 inch displays. This is a 6.1 inch, and it's measured diagonal. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. And when you box them up, you want to follow the instructions. Use the shipping return label that's provided. Make sure everything is on point if you want to get the money, so you don't have to worry about sending stuff back and customer service and a lot of hassle. Samsung ships from Texas. So yeah, so keep that in mind. Shout out to everyone in Texas, the Lone Star State, which is going to be Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, the large cities, the military bases, and everyone East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, and in other countries, global. This is Capital P. Hopefully you enjoyed this little quick unboxing presentation information, whether it was entertaining. Stay blessed. Enjoy your weekend. Right now it's currently 83 degrees, but it feels like it's 93. Nice and humid. All right. Love one another. Claim your blessings um, before you receive them. Right? That's blessings with an S, so you can bless one another. And what else we want to do? Favor. Yeah, God's favor. All right. Peace and love. Hey, follow me on Instagram at P.oastman, and check out my TikTok. It's the same name, but actually it's under DJ P.oastman because I live stream music. You know, we unbox sneakers, electronics, apparel, fragrances, all that good stuff. Oh, who am I? You already know. Let's go. I'm your DJ's favorite DJ. I'm the sneaker reselling champ, right? And we have more sneakers on the way. We know we got the Ferrari 14s and the Grape AJ 5s, Bel Air style, 2025.